It is not showing up in my subscription feed yet.
Okay, it just pulled up. Looks like the yep, looks like it's all synced up here too.
Hey, there's mine.
He did not have food, which is why he was being so clean.
Looks like matched up with Sean's beautiful voice there. So I can assume it works.
Yeah, quality seems to be fine.
You gotta get that yawn out of the way. Get in character.
How dare you steal my comment, Daniel? I leave for 3 minutes, and we start a new stream, and my comment has been stolen.
Yeah, had to be done. It had to be done.
So that my
Before
shame
I-
can continue to exist.
Before that,
Cool.
I'm just gonna make sure that I close the door so that Marissa's Excellent. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another fantastic day in Barovia. Now, does everybody remember where we were last time? Because I do. But I just want to test you guys' memory.
We were in town. I just met some people. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello,
Helpful
Poppy.
people.
We had breakfast.
Remember breakfast. I remember the beginning of the walk to the Burgomaster's house or whatever.
Yes.
That's pretty
His
much all I
heart's in
remember.
the right place. And such a shame that he lost so much of his family so young.
Indeed.
A damn shame.
You guys knocked on the door, and that's when we ended.
Yes, because we are going to learn more about his son who died and whose body is up in the Abbey.
Yes. Now,
Hopefully properly interred. Sorry.
Where there may
Hopefully.
be real or metaphorical monsters.
real or
Indeed.
metaphorical, we will find out. Maybe. So, all of you have knocked on the door and are patiently waiting for someone to answer. 5 minutes goes by.
He likes to do this sometimes just to mess with his guests. Such a sense of humor, this one.
So we're just waiting at the door.
5
don't
more
have
minutes
anything.
goes by.
I
He
don't
must
have
be-
anything
He must
better
be
to do.
busy with Mrs. Burgomaster.
I doubt that very much. I know it again.
All right.
The word escapes me, but the little sliding thing on a door
Yeah, the
opens.
vehicle. Hello.
Who is it?
Well, my name is Poppy, and these are my good friends, Twig. Why don't the rest of you introduce yourselves? My memory in the mornings is fleeting.
You can
This
just
one's
call me
Kaz.
Kaz.
Yes. That's us. Hello.
Thing closes.
I don't smell
Excuse
that.
me, that was rude. What the hell, man?
A couple of. You can't really determine the things that are being shouted, but you hear something behind the door.
A metaphorical something or a literal something?
A literal something. Like you hear like hollering and a few bumps.
Maybe
But
he's
after,
busy
like-
with Mrs. Burgomaster.
After like an hour, and after like a minute, the door opens, and the burgomaster is standing in front of you all.
Good morning to you.
Oh, hello. Good morning.
I'm Poppy. This is Kaz, and that's Twig.
I remember you all from yesterday.
That's good. That's good. I know it's difficult in the mornings.
Very well, Poppy.
Kaz wanted to come by and say hello.
Hello.
Yes, we were wanting to inquire about some of the work around town.
Well, there's lumber, there's washing of the clothes, and of course, tending to the farm animals.
Any individual in particular we'd speak with about each of these jobs, or is it just you?
Well, I do believe the lumber party is already gone, so that job is probably unnecessary. As far as tending to the farm animals, they are mostly kept to just the community area. You could ask probably any single one of them, and they would be able to help you and to pay you on that day. Don't expect a whole lot. And as far as washing clothes, that's typically the woman's work.
Wow.
But
Equal opportunity, Burgomaster.
well, thank you. It was not my idea. But yes, it's typically the woman's work, and I do believe they're currently, at least a few of them, are hanging the clothes off the hill. But I don't understand why you would want to inquire about the day's work. You all seem fit for other things.
Fit's an interesting word.
Yes, like for you, be a senior's home.
I have dexterity 7. I mean, I am very uncoordinated and ill fit for such jobs. We were hoping you could tell us if there was like a secret back entrance to the abbey that one is knowledgeable of the area, such as the Burgomaster, would know of.
There is one, but I do believe it's guarded.
Okay.
Guarded by what?
Well,
Or who?
the mongrels.
Oh boy.
Who
The-
are the mongrels?
The abbey is looked over by the Belleviews. They are a disgusting family.
Hmm.
We call them mongrels.
Yeah. Is that like a race thing? Because that's.
Are you asking him as Poppy or asking him?
I'm asking him as Poppy. I'm sorry, I don't have like the voice on.
I
That
don't
sounds-
consider them a race.
Okay, so it is. Very well then, we'll be on our way. Thank you for your time and insights. Unless,
You're welcome.
Flax, you had something to ask as well.
No, not necessarily. I'm still reading my book as we're trying to figure what's going on.
All
Ooh,
these
I do have one
youngsters-
question. How'd
Oh.
your sons die? I couldn't
All
help but
of-
notice their gravestones.
All of them?
You just give us a greatest hits.
Ilya died of some kind of illness. Not sure. It started off as a fever and then became boils that gradually consumed his body. And yes, the others, two of them died in a hunting. They saw a boar, which is very rare up here in Barovia along the side of the wild. And apparently they weren't the only ones hunting it, as some creature tore it and my sons apart. And we think it might have been a werewolf. Not sure. And as far as the other one, he decided to pick a late night fight with said mongrels. And that went well.
Clearly.
So they killed him.
You have too much wine in your system, and you think it's best to break a few public properties, which is more or less connected to the Abbey, and then decide to urinate on the wall, and the Belleviews don't take kindly to that.
Charming people in this town.
He was 16. He was too too young to understand his mistakes and too young to have to deal with that level of a consequence.
Truly. Well,
But what can I expect from subhuman garbage?
We'll be on our way, good Burgomaster, and put your son's bones to rest if they are not already as such.
Thank you. Anything else, Kaz and Flax?
Nope.
Poppy seems to be.
No, I'm good. He just exited. He just ended the conversation, basically.
I say we're good.
Well, for me, I ended the conversation for me. If you guys have questions, ask me questions.
No,
You are
you're
my
good.
escort. I am an old, weary man with a demon at my side.
Exactly. Okay, so we head out then, I assume.
I'm heading towards the abbey. Yeah. Did we didn't get a description of where the back entrance was. Hey.
Nope. He said that there was one, but it is heavily guarded.
It's heavily guarded by mongrels, so I would assume if we look for mongrels, we'll find the back door.
Yeah. Oh well, time to drag these old bones up the hill.
Up that tall, weary hill.
I'm gonna grab my cart. Actually, this sounds like exactly what the cart is for.
Probably.
The cart and donkey.
Now, as far as once you guys leave the houses and the not torn down trees, it parts a little bit to this long, bloody road that hugs the cliff. It's about 10 feet wide, and it's mostly loose gravel and chunks of broken rock. It's slow. Like even in the cart, it's about like 400 feet. So all the way up, and it gets there's a significant temperature drop, like easily 5 degrees.
Okay. I am going to. You know what, Chico? And I'm going as I talk to him. I'm gonna just wave my hand and have him transform into a bat. Chico, can you go check out what's going on up ahead?
What a helpful bird.
It's a bat. Watch yourself, Poppy.
It's a bad.
And how is Chico? So, as you guys are coming to the top of the hill, you see what looks to be the start of a big gate, but there is walls. Is Chico going to fly over the gate, or does Chico fly over the walls?
Are we directly in front of the gate?
The road does end at the front of the gate, yeah.
Okay. Do I? You know what? Screw it. Yeah, Chico just goes through the bars of the gate. Just flapping his wings. Just.
Excellent. Huh. You guys hear, "Ah! Strahd minion!" And bells start ringing.
Oh.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. I thought bats were native to this area. All right. Well, how far away from the gate are we?
30 feet. You see some creepy people, about like less than 5 feet, hunched over in cloaks, and they're throwing rocks at the bat.
Rude.
Okay, I'm gonna have Chico just like fly off to the right hand side down the cliff and kind of just like listen to see what's going on.
Where'd it go?
Okay, cool.
Oh, we have people.
Well, Poppy, you seem to be great with people. Why don't you greet them?
Well, perhaps if we looked for that back entrance, those people over there look creepy. Very well. Hello to you, good folks. Good morning.
No, it's Poppy.
Oh, they know me. Oh dear, this might be difficult. Why are you harassing this innocent bird? Has
It's a-
the abbey truly fallen on such hard times?
It's a bat, and you know it is.
Look at the feathers.
It's a bet.
Well, perhaps it wants to be a bird and you're being incredibly rude.
Peh.
Twig, back me up.
I don't even know why we're here, bro. I don't know why we're here. We just wanted to see if there are monsters here.
Perhaps if you
Um,
let us examine the bird, we could show you that it is in fact a bird and not a bat. Might we come in?
Chico just comes to me. Yeah, it's a bat. As I kind of look at Kaz and be like, shh. Okay. Shh. It's a bat. It's a bat. It's not
One
Chico.
of them takes the hood off of the cloak, and he looks like a beardless dwarf with patches of donkey flesh covering his face, and like one of them being just straight up a donkey's ear. And
Good morning to you.
he has a bit of a wolf like nose and fang. He don't look right.
I'd probably Kaz would probably turn to his companions and trying to keep to a low voice, but very much failing at that, like thinking that he's whispering. Just be like, I think I understand what the burgomaster was saying about them being less than human.
Aren't you a dragonborn? No, you're an orc.
I'm a
half-orc.
half-orc.
Some who are similar in attitude to the burgomaster might apply a similar label to you and yours. So, you know, perhaps using such language should be kept to a minimum.
I think I can manage that.
Indeed. Well, anyway, we're here on the request of some citizens from town, just to double check on things and make sure you were all right.
That's none of our business.
Well, it literally is our business. We're getting paid to do it.
I'm guessing
We're here for a wellness check.
What? As the one who's like trying to talk is like struggling, the other one just kind of pushes him. I'm guessing you want to see the abbot then. Yes.
Yeah, I bet. Yes. I couldn't resist.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
They open the gate.
Oh. Yet another encounter defeated by my stunning good looks and charms.
Old people are getting more and more helpful every day, it seems.
Indeed, we try our best.
So, as you guys get past through the north gate, there is a thick fog that swirls around the entire courtyard. And like as soon as the door opens, some of the fog just comes rushing out the door, almost as if the fog is like sentient and just wants to escape. Um, other than that, it's just
Other than that tiny, very worrying detail, it's kind of just normal.
it's kind of
Very,
just normal.
very homey,
There's-
apparently.
It's still like dirty gravel, patches of grass, snow.
I'm going to use my Eldritch Sight to try and detect any magic coming from the doors.
There is no magic in the area.
In the area? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are we on foot? I'm assuming we're on foot, and the carriage is like at the front gates.
Yeah.
I'm asking Daniel. I don't.
I did you guys want to bring the card in with
I
you?
don't want to bring the card in with me.
Cool.
Yeah, we can be on foot. That's cool.
All right. Well.
We'll go speak with your abbot then.
Oh, they're walking with you. Like,
Oh shit.
We'll
Oh,
take
mean,
we're
escorted.
getting escorted.
we'll take you with us.
Okay. All right.
Past the lovely area. There's a graveyard off to the right as you walk past, all the way to the courtyard in the abbey entrance. Do any of you guys like take a good look of your surroundings?
Nope.
Let's say,
I don't want to now that you said that.
knowing how Kaz would work, he'd probably take like a light look around just to like ensure like there's nothing like evil, about it and whatnot. He's got a bit of that cautious side to him.
So as you guys are being escorted through there we go. As you guys are wandering through the courtyard with the two little things in tow, there is a well off to the side, and you can hear grunting, bumping, and like hollering, but it sounds pretty deep.
So I suppose Kaz would turn to one of the guys that's off to the side and say, what's with all the noise over there?
That's just Mishka.
Just who?
He's a family member. We keep him down there.
Oh.
That seems normal and healthy.
Why?
Why do you think one of the burgomaster's sons is dead?
So he killed the burgomaster's son.
That's a polite way of saying it. Yes.
What's the impolite way of saying it?
He butchered that poor boy, and after he was dead, continued to make fun with it.
Interesting.
Is there no sense of justice to be had then? You know he was responsible.
Yeah, that's why he's here at the Abbey. Saint Markovia and the abbot will one day fix his mind.
They threw him down a well. That sounds like, at least a
He-
start.
You say that as if he's afflicted with something.
He's crazy.
I may not be an expert in your situation, but I don't think throwing someone in a well fixes the problem. If anything, he probably just doesn't like you guys now.
Hmm. Well, you could always go too. You could take a look. You're more than welcome.
That sounds suspect at best.
Okay.
I will not do that.
I'm going to have my Chico use invisibility in bat form and kind of just fly down there.
Can you see what Chico sees?
No, I can't. But when he comes back, he could tell me what he saw.
You can look through his eyes for up to 100 feet.
Where's that description at?
It's in the Find Familiar spell.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just do that then.
I was gonna say, does that mean you can also communicate with him up to that distance, or just see?
I don't believe you can have telepathy with.
So you could basically give him a command, and he can only just follow those commands while he's away from you, right?
Well, you're within 100 feet of you.
Yeah, you can communicate with it telepathically. Okay, cool. I can't do that. Yeah.
Okay, so you can
Additionally, as an
see it.
action, you can see. Yeah, so I'll have to. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not in combat, so.
There's also like an invocation later on that you can take that increases that range, I think.
Are you talking about? No.
So for now it
no,
is
That's not this. Yeah.
100 feet or whatever.
Yeah, for now, it's 100
Yeah.
feet.
Well, so you can see what Chico sees is Chico just looks down the well. About like 20 feet down, there is another one of them. He's. How do I describe this properly? So, anyone here see Spider Man 3? The good one?
Yes.
No.
It's not Tobey Maguire, Topher Grace in Venom form, but with like a frog's foot, and half of his face is a spider, while the other half is human, and he's just holding an axe. He's just like,
Seems completely sane to me. I don't know why they have him locked in a well.
Yeah.
he's just he's just standing there.
Menacing.
Occasionally, he like circles and like runs around the circle of the well, and then he just stops and is just like waiting.
Okay. Well, hey, he's not going anywhere, guys.
I'm guessing you describe everything to us.
Yeah, based off of your comment of like saying that, I just went with it as if you guys. I just said all
I
what
assumed,
Daniel was
yeah.
saying. Yeah.
There's a crazy person in that well.
There's a crazy person in that well. Stay away from it.
No. Fuck that. And as you guys continue to walk past the well towards the very, very pretty door, it's nice and made out of beautiful oak wood. One of the people turn around and say, "Wait," and then walks in and closes the door behind him.
Is the other one waiting with us?
Yes.
Shit.
So we get the
she's
special
like-
waiting treatment like the burgomaster this morning.
She slides like 10 feet away from you guys, though.
Gives us a little space.
What friendly folks they are here. I can't see at all why the people in town would be upset with them.
No, not one bit.
Chico's kind of just gonna like go back to his original form and just wander around the room, just fucking with shit. Chico, stop! No, get back here! Stop
Just
that.
finds a crate full of apples and just starts ransacking. the apple
Munchin,
crate.
man, munchin.
Well, I mean, there's obviously the murder, but I meant before that, 'cause this seems to be like a long-running feud. Is that right? I kind of like raised my voice to the our escort.
They don't like us because we were selected to help this world.
That seems like a terrible reason to dislike someone. And how do you help this world? As a matter of polite.
You will see.
Okay, that's not worrying at all.
Oh look,
Um,
there's the abbey.
Past the rest of the court, like past the well and past, the like old horse troughs and chicken sleds that look like they have never even they were used once and then they were completely destroyed. Um, you see at the very I guess I can't really say. Can you guys see like 500 feet away? Probably not. But you can definitely hear screeching.
We hear screeching.
It's just Marzina. She's awake.
Is this another one of your siblings?
She's even more crazier than Mishka.
How amusing.
She thinks that the abbot is going to kill her, and that there are powerful creatures out to get specifically her, and she just wants to fly away. But she knows that her place is here.
What an eclectic bunch.
Hey, Kaz,
Yes.
I'm seeing a pattern here.
I didn't want to be the one to point it out, but it seems
Yeah,
like
I'm seeing a pattern.
2 begins to form a pattern.
Yeah.
Something's causing it. Is something causing them to go crazy? I say to the person that's waiting with us. Person.
Everything will be fine. We will be the recognized.
Wait, repeat
Well,
that.
that's not
Sorry.
completely vague.
What was that last thing you said, Daniel?
We will be the recognized.
The recognized.
For what or by whom?
You know what? I think these guys are a lot more helpful than old people. Answering all of our questions.
Would you like to? Otto's taking a while. Would you like to meet the rest of my family?
That
Yes,
doesn't sound
please.
creepy at all.
I love introductions. My name's Poppy. We never formally introduced ourselves.
Wait, is this one of the ones that was at the gate?
Yep.
Yeah.
As fuck, what is this person? As Siegfried is about to introduce you to the rest of her family, the doors open. Otto comes out and says, "The abbot will see you now."
Perhaps another time then. Though I didn't catch your name. You're Otto, and
Siegfried.
Siegfried.
can you spell that for me, Daniel.
Zygfrek.
Okay. Thanks, Wizards of the Coast. Very cool naming conventions.
Right?
Just call him Freak for short.
Alright. So,
We head to the abbot.
as you guys are welcomed into the main hall, gentle sounding music trickles down from above, played on a single stringed instrument by some unseen master. It's very beautiful. The ground floor is a large 50-foot square room with arched something glass windows. A cauldron sits on an iron rack above a fire and a hearth, while above the fireplace mantel hangs a golden disc engraved with the symbol of the sun. In one corner, a wooden staircase climbs to the upper level, while in another corner, a stone staircase descends into darkness. Several chairs surround a wooden table that stretches nearly the length of the room. Wooden dishware and gold candelabras are neatly arranged on the table, standing behind which is a young woman with alabaster skin dressed in a torn and soiled red gown. Her auburn hair is mostly bundled so as to not touch her soft shoulders. She seems lost in her own thoughts. While right next to her is a handsome young man in a brown monk's robe who is holding the young woman by the hand with a painted wooden holy symbol that depicts the sun hangs from a small chain around his neck.
Can I identify this holy symbol?
Um,
I'd also like to try as well.
It's on here somewhere.
If you just like roll religion or whatever.
Yeah.
Religion.
Why is religion an intelligence check?
Alright. Let's see.
I don't even know what religion I'm a part of. I got a
let's see.
5.
Oh, no.
I got a 13.
You're you're from you're from Baldur's Gate. No, you're from Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. And well, originally a small town like along the Sword Coast, but I've lived in Neverwinter for however many years now.
Um, that symbol looks strangely identical to Lathander's, the Morning Lord's symbol,
Okay.
but it's missing a few things. For example, it has the sun circle with all of the little fiery, beautiful thing artwork, but every single one of them is black tipped.
And the way that I would have remembered it is that it wouldn't have had the black tips on them then, or
Um, Lathander's normal symbol is either the sun coming up over the hill, or the actual prettiest symbol is. Oh, I can't send images in there. Whoops. There we go. Nice and pretty.
you said it was Lathander, the Morning Lord.
Yes.
My notes here.
There you go.
Now, would I be able to depict whether it was actually Lathander, because you said it's like strangely super similar, but with the differences. So I'm not 100% sure whether it is or if it could be something else.
It probably ain't him. It just looked like at least one of your pantheon's holy symbols.
It just has the similarities of it.
Yeah.
Lathander's super dead, right? Did I miss something in the story?
Nah, he's super dead.
Okay, just making sure.
Didn't he actually just straight up die in the cataclysm?
About to use my favorite phrase. We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I would.
Nah, that was that was out of character.
If Kaz is like, oh, a holy symbol of Lathander, but it's kind of weird. Poppy's like,
He's
isn't
kinda
Lathander
dead.
dead?
He's kind of perma-dead, right?
Like, that happened. It was kind of a big deal back in the day.
Lathander, however, returned during the events of the Second Sundering, and
We're just wiki crawling now.
yeah, sorry, just Strahd. It's like he's dead, right? He magically showed up at some point, and it doesn't say if he's alive.
This is where he's
Nice.
been. Okay. So I basically recognize the similarity of the symbol. I don't really
Yeah.
say anything. Just kind of keep it to myself.
Hello, welcome to the Abbey of Saint Markovia. How can I help all of you?
And this is the abbot that's actually talking.
Mm-hmm.
Say, out of character here. Our purpose for coming here was by request of the Burgomaster to see to his son's.
Yeah, to make sure son had gotten proper rights. I think if we go with the line of you're here to give final rights as
Just basically start off with saying that the Burgomaster wanted me specifically to come here to give final rights.
Yeah.
And then,
not that he was suspecting that final rights happened.
yeah, and I guess if they say that they've already taken care of it, we just kind of mad a bit from there.
Yeah, I mean, we can insist that you have been hired for this, and regardless of if rights have been given, the Burgomaster would like you to give the rights.
I'm probably completely wrong with this, but isn't it when you give someone rights, you need the body?
Yes, I think that's the case.
Okay, so they would have to present the body to us.
Yeah.
Correct.
I think
Okay.
we are the understanding that the body is here.
Yeah, that's what we were told.
I mean, we don't have confirmation. We're sent
No.
here to do the. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. So basically, I'll just Kaz will, I guess, respond to the abbot and say that
That's our homie.
Was that the abbot? Oh, it's contest. Okay. Just be like
He pretty.
We were hired by the I was hired specifically by the Burgomaster to ensure that his son got his final rights.
Oh, well, that's a bit interesting because how do I explain this? I wasn't aware or told of his passing.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Abbott sucks.
Just a little bit. Let's see. Oh, geez. I keep on forgetting that Kaz just thinks everyone's just super trustworthy no matter what. Yeah, 'cause I got an 11.
Nice.
you think or sense that he is omitting something. Because as he's saying so, he looks up directly as he's like, I wasn't really aware of his passing.
But you are aware that he is here, though. No?
Is he?
Is he?
Well, we were just told by our escorts that one of the crazy one they locked in the well killed him.
I thought he killed the other one.
The
Well,
other
it'd still
group.
be a dead son, though, would it not?
Yeah, but that was months ago. Are you referring to Ilya? The one who was here maybe 4 or 5 days ago? He was here because of some illness.
Yes, and he passed away of the illness, yes?
We were on, as an aside here, like we were told by the burgomaster that the one that we had come here for was like the 16-year-old son that like
Yeah, that like caused trouble and
I got like
he
super
picked a
drunk
fight
or
with the
whatever.
mongrels. That's what I remember.
Yeah. Okay. So we would say that no, it's not Ilya, the one with the sickness. It was the one that was like got super drunk or whatever. So yeah, Kaz will say that no, it's not Ilya. It's the other son. I don't remember the name. The 16-year-old that was drunk off of wine, caused some problems around here apparently.
He was unfortunately very hostile, and yes, I do believe Mishka was the one who murdered the poor young man, but we gave him his rights. We weren't able to give the body due to the dismemberment and the. Needless to say, I don't think that they would have wanted to see their son in such a way. And as far as the one with sickness, we sent him back due to, well, I personally didn't see him, but as far as I'm aware, he was sent back home. I just couldn't fit it into my schedule. But of course, Markovia and the Morning Lord's prayers were to him, so I assumed he was fine. But you all seem like diligent men, and all of you seem to have a greater purpose here on Barovia. Would you perhaps, because I do like the Burgomaster. He is well, to me, he is a kind enough man, and losing his last heir probably weighs heavily on him.
No doubt.
If you do me a favor,
Mhm.
I will gather the materials and I will raise Ilya from the dead.
Well, Kaz's like initial concern he's gonna have with that, he's immediately gonna say like, are we talking like a natural
As a human, right?
full resurrection, or are we
Yeah.
talking like an abomination undead type deal?
Well, isn't that based off of the intent behind the resurrection?
Not necessarily.
It goes based on whether or not you're casting like a raised dead or an
Okay.
animate dead.
Yeah. It does depend on the ritual or spell.
He won't come back as an abomination, but let's see,
Will he come back as he was before?
he might be a bit weaker due to the fact that, let's see, it's been a week. The soul been gone from a body that long. There are penalties, but of course they will fade over time.
So
This all sounds
besides,
awkward.
besides just being physically weaker and needing recovery, besides that, it would be as he was before.
Yes.
Hmm. Well, I trust you, obviously. I find everyone trustworthy.
Excellent.
What would the job entail?
Oh, I am so very rude. This
Yes, you are, but
is
we can forgive that.
this lovely young woman is, how the fuck do you pronounce this word? Vasilica.
Basilica?
Yeah, thank you. Basilica. There we go. I know how to speak English. The stupid trash
Canadian
language.
English.
Yeah. Basilica. She is to be wed.
Okay.
But, however, there is
Chico.
there are a few things missing. Of course, I need a proper bridal gown. This dress won't do. I have to finish giving her her dancing lessons. And there is, of course, the always. Yeah, yeah, just just the wedding dress and me teaching her how to dance.
For confirmation, we don't need to search for a husband.
No, no.
Cool.
Her husband has been selected very carefully.
Who's it?
Okay.
Pardon,
Who is
pardon,
it?
Poppy. Oh, her husband to be is Strahd von Zarevich,
Yeah, of course.
Lord of this land.
Oh, great. So wait, what was her task supposed to be then?
We're finding a bridal gown.
To find the gown.
Yeah, that's basically what we're doing.
And if it's been a full 7 days for Ilya's passing, you have 3 days to complete this task. Otherwise, I will not be able to raise Ilya.
Oh, well, just give his body to us. I'll cast Gentle Repose on it. We'll extend the time period.
I'm not the one who has the body.
Yeah.
Who has
The
the
body's
The Burgomaster should
yeah, the
have the body.
Burgomaster got the body. Assuming he's telling the truth.
Well, let's go back to the Burgomaster, because I doubt we're going to find a wedding dress.
No, I have one more question.
Oh,
Abbott, do
Yes.
you know where we could possibly find a bridal gown in this area?
Hmm.
Are there stores? Because, I mean, I went through a town that was decimated, and everybody does not like anybody.
that is a map description.
Is it?
I
I
have a
was-
map if you'd like to mark it on it.
Let's see.
As well as I'm pretty sure that the father of the bride deals with all expenses, so I mean, I could fetch it for you. I don't really want to pay out of pocket.
We could always steal it.
Shh.
I don't think that's necessary.
Of course, and immoral to boot. Wink.
Hmm. Yes. Let's see here. If I recall correctly, where would you be able to find one on such short notice? Considering where we are. It would be very close, but through the woods and past the Raven River crossroads, there is a town called Argenvosthold, if I remember correctly. There could be one there. Of course, you'd be risking it. You have to push yourselves, possibly no sleep, in order to get to Valakai, and in theory, they should have one there.
Indeed.
But I am not sure for either of them.
Well, again, is this time constraint something that you're manufacturing for us, or is it like the body will not be fresh enough at that point?
The body won't be fresh enough.
Very well. We
When
shall.
is the wedding supposed to take place?
Well, to my understanding,
When she's
bad.
ready. No.
Uh,
You have a thought, please speak it. You are free to speak it in this lovely place.
Okay, so you're saying we have to go through Ravenloft Moors to Valaki Valley to get to Valaki.
Yes.
Okay.
Or you could just go straight down and go to Argenvostold, which you might be able to find one.
I kind of turn to my companions. Okay, we have 2 destinations we could possibly go. I'm not really
Let's
keen
split
on going
up.
through the woods.
Well, I'd say we can discuss details at the burgomaster's place. We want to
That makes sense, yeah.
first make sure that the body is all figured out.
Indeed.
If it's even there.
I
Okay.
hope to everything.
I'm sure the
Wait.
burgomaster would want to have an opinion on this matter
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, what if he doesn't even want his kid back?
I mean, who
Like,
knows?
He seemed very like last time we talked to him, like I will meet my children again when everything gets put back to normal. He had taken it in great stride, you know.
Well, to be fair, when you lose like your fourth, fifth, well, I don't even know how many kids you just kind of accept at
Yeah,
that point.
yeah. Word. Let's go chat with him.
Alright, well, it was very nice meeting you. We will go ahead and try and figure things out, and we'll get back to you.
Good luck.
As you were.
My question just to you as the DM, did the abbot like introduce themselves like by a name, or were they simply just addressed as the abbot?
Just addresses the abbot.
Okay. Got it. So I'm guessing we get escorted out back to where we came.
Yes.
Alright.
Alright, Chico, come on. Kind of just get Chico to come back and stop fucking around with getting in trouble.
So we were told that they basically did whatever last rites that they could for the murdered son, but because of all the insane amount of dismemberment, it wasn't exactly a normal process or something like that.
Couldn't provide a body.
At least not in the way that would have been. I'm trying to think of the wording for that. I don't want to say appealing because obviously a dead body is still a dead body, but presentable. There you go. That's the word.
Yes.
Well, let's go exhume this corpse.
Well, it's.
I'm sure there will be no problems with this whatsoever.
Absolutely none.
Yeah, so I said we just head straight back to the Burgomaster's place and we'll just talk to him.
It was very pleasant meeting all of you. And just kind of head back to Lady Kane.
A lot of the mongrels, especially because as you guys are walking through the courtyard, a few of them are digging around the troughs. A lot of them just kind of like look at you guys and like spit on the ground a few times, and just go back to like digging in dirt.
They are quite charming, aren't they?
And there's occasional screaming from the one that's on a post and trying to fly away with her bat wings, but she doesn't get very far.
Yep. The one down in the well, like he was like making like grunting sounds and stuff like that. I'm guessing like nothing really beyond that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He was just half spiderish.
Just messed up face.
Alright. I'm gonna dismiss Chico for now.
Sounds good. Let's see.
Okay.
Now, I'm assuming all of you are heading back to the Burgomaster's house.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yeah, cart.
when you guys get there, the Burgomaster and so you would think from the Burgomaster being a slightly portish, oldish, balding guy that he wouldn't exactly have a half decent family life, but like next to him is basically Michelle Pfeiffer. And she's standing there while he's trying to talk to a few guards, but the guards seem very panicked, and he's just like, but the guard's like, no, you don't understand. This is the 5th time this week. That is the 3rd lumber party to go missing. We're going to leave. We're going to leave this town.
They sure don't seem happy.
They're like yelling like, at the Burgomaster.
Oh yeah, like it is not quiet.
I stand there, continue to listen.
I said, do we interject or do we just listen?
The Burgoness notices you and walks over to you. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, Poppy. Pleasure to see you out of the hut.
Well, the fresh air is fresh and air. Very
Yes.
healthy, as you know.
I didn't introduce myself when you guys came to my door. My name is Anna. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
A pleasure to meet you as well.
Indeed.
You'll
Anna would be his wife.
yes.
Okay.
You'll have to excuse those two. It seems that the lumber party has gone missing, and last night when my husband went to see you, I received a important mission, and it looks like you all came from the Abbey, so I'm assuming he told you the same. Are you to look for a wedding dress?
Yes. Do you have one?
I had one,
Mm-hmm.
but it's probably not elegant enough. Be considering I paid 5 gold for it.
That's a lot of money. In some circles.
Yes. But something tells me that the abbot would want something a bit more. Especially considering that he said that her husband to be is a very powerful lord.
Mhm.
So, who told her that a wedding dress was being sought after?
The abbot.
Oh, the abbot had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she basically, the burgomaster told her to do the same thing he told us.
Hmm.
Which I'm very confused why he would order his wife to a dangerous place to. Okay.
So I suppose be fitting to ask something along the lines of, well, did he, did the abbot make you the same offer of bringing?
My husband doesn't know. Um, I went to specifically ask the abbot what he. I'm old, and I wanted to see if I could receive a blessing to have a child again. But instead, he said that if I found him a wedding dress worth 500 gold, then he would be able to give me my son again.
And
I'm
for
not
about
entirely sure what he meant. I'm assuming he is going to give me the ability to have another child.
I think it's more literal. Like,
I was gonna say, like, do we just have a quick aside and just say, like, do we tell her what he actually like was offering? when we
I'm
talked to
gonna
him?
take you up on that offer, Kaz. I'm gonna kind of just walk to the side with you and try and figure out what we can do with this situation.
Behind the guards, though, there is a small caravan with what looks to be some provisions, and there is a mule carrying it. And there's a couple commoners. One of them uh, you recognize as the boy who has a broken leg. He's lifting stuff in there, and he is on the caravan himself.
Can they hear this conversation?
No, they can't hear you guys. You guys are like 10 feet away, and the guards are still kind of, cursing out the burgomaster for being so foolish of letting the Kreskov line be more important than the safety of the villagers.
Mm. Okay.
On our little private aside, I'd say, I guess I don't really see the harm of, you know, telling her that the abbot does mean it literally of bringing her son back.
Yeah, I don't mind that either. I kind of just wanted to talk to you to the side about a detail that was not told to us by the abbot. What do you, the 500 gold pieces, he didn't tell us exactly what kind of a dress we needed to get other than it being a bridal dress.
Mm,
He told her the 500 gold pieces, so should we take that into consideration?
I'd say that considering that it would make sense if the um, wedding is to one of the most
A
powerful
lord,
lord.
yeah.
Yeah, it would be like a really elegant dress. So I'd say we take that. Yeah.
Okay, alright. And, okay, alright.
Yeah. So I'd say that I said we just tell her that the deal with the abbots and getting the wedding dress is to literally bring her son back. But we would obviously need his body and the whereabouts of it, which they should have his body.
yeah, I'm guessing
Yeah.
it's in that grave.
That's what we would
Yeah,
guess.
There is indeed a freshly dug grave.
So we could definitely see that when we had walked up this morning.
okay, so before we do tell her, if the body needs to be presented to the abbot, we tell her in addition to bringing the body to the abbot and awaiting our arrival?
If we bring the body to the abbot, I'm gonna like intrude on your little sidebar.
You're good.
We're gonna have
I
like
assumed you were here.
right.
I assume
Yeah,
as
we're
well.
gonna have like 3 days to find that wedding dress.
Unless
If we
Didn't-
bring the Jinx.
so I was gonna say, didn't you say that you have a method of extending that time frame?
Yes. I need to cast it every day though.
Oh, so, it'd have
So
to
we
cast
need to
it
bring
every-
it with us.
Yes.
Are you Okay.
Wait, what's the movie
Oh,
called?
never mind. It lasts 10 days. I thought it was.
Oh, I was gonna say one cast lasts 10 days, so you have to
Yeah.
but you can recast it every 10 days.
Yep.
Well, I would imagine that and even a 10-day extension on its own would be ample enough, way better than just 3 days.
I don't
It can
want to run the risk of bringing the body with us and something happening to the body. I don't want to risk that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's the only reason why I recommended her bringing the body there. So maybe Poppy, if you wanted to cast that, and then we'll have ample enough time. Just tell her kind of just bring the body over there.
Bring the body with, have ourselves a weekend at Bernie's moment.
Yeah. Yeah. So let's let her know that we're not talking about a new kid. We're talking about
Cool.
the
Alright.
old one. Can I-
Yeah, because obviously it would be a requirement for us to dig the body out of the grave.
Grave, yeah, that's kind of. Yeah.
And that if she truly wants her son back, that it would be a necessary thing to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna assume we're done with this conversation and just head back to
Yeah,
Anna. Annie or Anna? Anna, right?
Anna.
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 Cool.
Anna. Okay. So when we talked with the abbot, he made it quite clear that it would be bringing your son back, like in the literal sense.
Basically, what my companion here is telling you is that upon the request being fulfilled of the bridal gown, very elegantly, he will then resurrect your son from the dead.
That's a good deal.
And
No.
I did already question the method, and he made it quite clear that it wouldn't be an unorthodox or unnatural, like abomination type situation. Your son would be your son.
But
Instead
if
of like a
he,
zombie.
but if he has the ability to do that, then why are any of them dead? Gestures towards the 3 other graves next to Ilias.
I know
Well,
the
he-
answer to this question. It's expensive.
Well, I was gonna say, like the abbot mentioned that he had to procure the materials, which led me to believe that it is not easy to get these materials required for the ritual.
One of which is the deceased body of your son.
And the other of which
There's
is a
time
large
constraints.
quantity of diamonds.
Wait, he didn't decide. This is not Twig talking. That he didn't say we needed to
Well-
give him diamonds.
No. Like
Cool.
that's
He said that the trade was the dress for the resurrection and that he'd be procuring the materials
yeah.
Cool.
while we were out.
Sorry, that comment just confused me a little bit.
Yeah,
Just so
no,
we're on the
that
same
was
page.
that was
yeah.
more for like the why don't we resurrect everyone? It's very expensive.
Yeah.
It is a diamond worth at least 500 gold pieces. It is expensive. All right.
So, that was essentially the deal. And if we do go through with completing this for the abbot, we would need to bring your son's body back.
Say,
To
Daniel,
the
how much does my character know about the raise death spell? Being a cleric and all.
I would say you know of it.
Do I know how it works?
You know most of it, yeah.
What parts do I not know?
How to actually do it yourself, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
How to actually do it yourself,
So,
and
I know the part of it that says this spell closes all
You probably have
mortal wounds, but
seen it
does not
performed
restore
before
missing
Yeah.
body
and
parts.
whatnot.
yeah, you know that it doesn't restore missing body parts.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna need to see this corpse.
You also don't know how long it takes to like cast. You don't know how long the actual ritual is.
Right. Yeah, that's fair.
Well,
Like,
we still need to see the body for you to cast.
Yup.
Anyway.
Yeah, we'll see how
Yep.
bad shape it's in.
As you guys are discussing it, Otto, I can't remember the fucking Burgomaster's name.
Yeah. Otto was the
Yeah,
head.
Otto was one of the mongrels. He comes over and is just like, "Are you sure you want to do this, Anna?" "Yes. I am going to leave the village, but I'll be back in 7 days. You'll be fine without me. However, these fine gentlemen need to have you dig up Ilya's body." "Why?"
Oh, just casually.
Okay, so hang on. It is Ilya that we're resing?
"Yeah, it's Ilya you guys are
Yeah,
resting."
because the one that died of the sickness, not the one that was like ripped limb from limb.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
that works. I don't know why I was like, oh, why are we
I'm
Okay,
assuming.
I
I'm
got you.
assuming
The one who
that
got ripped from
to
limb
shreds,
can't
yeah.
even be brought back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
I'm
why I
sure
was
he got
asking.
gnawed on a little bit too.
Um, yeah, he is standing there, his jaw's open a little bit. He's just like, "Why?" "Well, you said that last rites need to be performed, and while the abbot did do a good job," points over at Poppy, "and he needs to do one quick thing. Just to finalize his funeral. You don't want our son to rest in Strahd's mist forever, do you?"
Huh?
"Yes, fine." He grabs a shovel and starts digging up his son's grave.
Oh wait, out of earshot from us, I would assume.
You guys are like 10 feet from it.
Okay. Like if we were to like whisper, he wouldn't be able to hear us, type deal, or
Oh, yeah. Also, like,
he's
shoveling.
exerting. Yeah, he's got the extra noise going on.
So if you guys wish to whisper, you can
I was
whisper.
gonna say. So when do you? Oh. I guess Kaz would just address Anna and just be like, "Wait, sorry, Anne or Anna?"
Anna,
Anna.
It is Anna. Okay. Um. Well. When exactly would you want to discuss the details with him about the truth of the matter?
he's a simple man. Even if I do explain it, he won't understand.
So basically, not until we actually get the job done, then.
Mm-hmm.
Understood. Well, then I suppose, Poppy, for now, it may seem best to have you perform the last rites, quote unquote, by casting your spell.
I like to think of them as like the third to last rites.
There you go.
There's gonna be more rites after this.
Yeah.
You have the right to remain preserved for resurrection. Yeah, so I'd say we just go with that and find that dress then.
Yes, it is going to take 3, maybe 4 full days by our cart to get there.
One way, or
Oh no, that's there and then back another 3, maybe 4 days, because we do have to camp, and there is a different way, everyone always takes the full road through the Raven River Crossroads through the valley. However, there is the tower that overlooks Baratok Pool, and there is a way that we can travel through there without going through the forest and through the valley. We can go around it. We'd still make it to the river. It's just instead of going deeper into what could be very fatal, we could be going around, which probably very helpful.
I don't mind that suggestion.
So wait, is this to say that she's journeying with us?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured when
I was assuming.
when she told her husband I'll be gone for a few days.
I kind of
was like,
assumed that
"Crap,
was the
dude."
case. I'm just like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna come with you guys.
We're
All right. Well,
basically
Anna, do you
Mhm.
want to stock up on anything before we head out?
Oh no, we should be fine. There's a full week's worth of food, and I have the few commoners who wish to journey outside of Kresik, as well as the two guards who have graciously agreed to protect me in as an excuse to leave this town.
Are they going to be
Pussies.
coming with us? Or... okay.
okay.
All right.
Yes. But the extra protection and the soup that you can make from nothing, Poppy,
Okay.
will always be appreciated.
This is a question for you, Daniel.
Yeah,
On
what's
our
up?
previous carriage ride to the
The Abbey?
yeah, not the Abbey,
The hut.
the Burgomaster, did I see any stores, preferably of arcane?
No.
No? Okay. Alright.
The most that you found in, as you guys were walking through, the most in terms of a store was a pottery. Like, just sitting
straight
there.
up pottery? Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
making cups, making plates.
You're good. You're good. Alright. Well, if we are all set, you said we need to go to the pond. Okay, that's south of us. Okay.
Well, I guess I'll say, between everything that's happened so far today, about what time would we say that it is now?
It's seeing as how you guys woke up at 6. It takes about a half hour to get up the Abbey and a half hour down. Spend about maybe half an hour in there, and
Conversation we've had here, so
it's 9:30. Still
Okay.
no sunrise.
so still no sun. Do we notice it, like, is it pretty much like always the same, like,
It's
lighting, or like, is there any change at all?
it's like Silent Hill daytime. It's like super foggy, super cloudy, with like a little bit of light.
So it's almost like the sun is there, just trapped behind, heavy
Trapped
cloud
watery
coverage,
sunlight.
and so
Yeah.
it kind of glows a little bit through, but okay. So there is like a slight differential between night and day. It's just
Mhm.
very, very slight. Okay, doke. It's about 9:30 in the morning ish. Well, Anna, were you looking to head out now or at a specific time?
Oh, I was looking to head out now.
I mean, time is of the essence. Has the do we notice if the grave has been?
Oh yeah,
finished?
the grave's been finished.
Well, Poppy, before we head out, I'd say it'd be good for you to deliver those last rites.
Indeed. Let's make sure this isn't a dead end. And I cast Gentle Repose. as a ritual, which takes 10 minutes.
So does that essentially make it so that it's like we now have 13 days, or does it just extend it
Yeah,
from 3 to
so
10?
so what happens is it basically makes it so the body stops decaying and
Yeah.
becoming undead.
So we get an
it also
extra 10 days.
Yeah, yeah. The days spent under the influence of the spell don't count against the limit of spells such as Raise Dead.
Oh, okay.
So we now have 13 days to do the thing, which means we don't need to go through the spooky woods.
Sweet.
I mean, we still can. We still can, because where's the logging team going to be? In the woods. We could maybe find them while we're on the way.
Maybe.
Sounds like something we would want to spend time on when we're not under a time restraint.
Yeah.
They did sorry, in one of the conversations was they went east.
Oh, that's
Right.
not the way we want to go. We want to go west.
Yeah, like they went
Yeah.
upwards,
Radio.
basically past the Abbey woodland area.
Okay.
So what
I'd
was the
s- I
name of the
say
town that we're heading to then for this? Going this?
Cal something.
Kresik is where we are. Kresik's where we are.
We're going to Valakai.
Yeah. It's like Valakut, but not really.
Okay, and that is where the bridal people are.
Valakai.
Valakai. He said that's where one of them is.
Yes.
But yeah, that's where. I mean, since he said that town, I think that is probably our best bet.
Yep.
All right. Well, since that's been accomplished with the body, should we tell well, at this point, I guess with a quick aside with Anna out of earshot of the burgomaster, do you want to tell your husband just to kind of like leave the body like out, or is it best if you don't want to? Are you gonna tell him to rebury him? Like, what's?
Hmm.
I will say, Anna, he should probably meet us there at the Abbey to
Yes,
save time.
that would work better. All right, husband. Once he's done his funeral rite ritual, I need you to take him up to the Abbey. Try not to insult the mongrel folk any more than you already do.
Or perhaps less than that, even.
Yes, perhaps even less.
Poppy's always trying to help.
But let us. Are you bringing your cart?
I don't like leaving old Trooper here behind when I go out of town, personally. But if we all want to travel on one cart, needs must.
We don't need to. You don't need the little mule here. Overbearing on 7 plus you 3, 10 people.
So
Indeed.
who's gonna look after your? Is it a donkey or a mule?
It's
It's
donkey.
it's a donkey.
It is a donkey. Okay.
I will leave it with the rest of the people in town.
The ones that take care of the farm animals.
Exactly.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
The
those
ones
guys
that need help.
are- Hi, my name's Poppy. I'm here to burden you with more troubles. Good day.
Hey, I saved that guy with the broken legs life.
Isn't that the guy coming with us?
He's on it.
the
He's
secret-
on the
yeah.
caravan.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, is he still on your table?
He lives to die another day.
That's the best kind of dying.
May I
Try to break
partake
anything
in,
but your leg.
May I partake in any of the equipment that is being brought with us?
If you want to,
I want a potion of healing.
there is no potions.
Okay, that's fine.
I've got a shovel you can borrow.
A shovel. I would
That's
like
like
to
a potion
absorb
of
the
healing.
dead corpses I kill.
Ah.
Would you? So you want, but you want to do like a thorough examination of all the equipment, right?
Yeah, I want to check out what we're bringing with us.
There's some torches, some lamps. There's a few bedrolls. Um, there's slings and 2 spears, and of course, a week's worth of food for 6 people.
6 people.
I haven't eaten any non-Goodberry food in years.
Whoa, you said 6 people. We have 10 with us
Yes.
as a whole. Okay.
That's just what this extra stuff is being brought alongside of whatever else that we already have in our possession, which I assume
Yeah,
that
I
each
know,
of us
but
has.
yeah, we all
I
have
can
our.
feed 10 people per day with no expenditure of resources.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. So,
Is it tasteless and delicious?
Tasteless and nutritious is the quote. Thank you very
Sorry.
much.
Sorry.
It sounds like delicious.
And they heal you.
But there
Seems a
are
lot of fun.
there are
Delicious.
7 people before you 3, so there's only enough food for 6 people. Being might be a little weird. Bad maths. No one ever said peasants were good.
I was gonna say, so sounds like the food that's being brought along is merely for some taste, and then we have the good berry to actually, like, stay alive. Got it.
Alrighty. The burgomaster starts taking his son's corpse to the abbot, and you guys are on your loving way out of Kresik.
Yes.
On the road again.
So you said we were basically like having like peasants or whatever, like villagers that wanted to just leave, and a couple of guards that wanted an excuse to leave.
Yeah.
I am going to use my disguise kit, and I'm going to make myself look like one of the peasants, preferably a younger one, a younger male. Uh, raggedy clothes, short brown hair, with a cloak over his head.
Are you doing this like out of view of like us so that we don't know you're doing it?
No, no, no.
even,
You guys are like with me, so you guys can see me doing this situation.
Gotcha. So we are. aware. Okay.
Yeah. I just want to kind of like a precautionary situation before we head out, as I hear lots of screaming, lots and lots of death in the distance. Um, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm just gonna hold a torch and act as if I'm one of the people just with us.
Can you guys hear that through on my mic?
Yeah.
Shh, I was. Come on, man.
I'm trying to incorporate into the narrative. God damn it.
Here I am being like, yeah, no.
No,
There's...
she knows, man. For the sake of RP, bro.
All right, perfect. For the sake of RP.
Whoa. Danny, your webcam keeps on doing a trippy thing. The picture like jumps around sometimes.
It is a $20 webcam.
I mean, fair.
Okay.
Um. Yes. Always check for a random encounter as any character enters the woods.
Also, I'm going to distinctly have one blue eye so that you guys can tell which one's me. For future reference, if anything's going.
So you're having one blue eye, one.
I have one
different
blue
color.
eye and one brown eye. Yeah.
So there's an actual term for that.
I don't even want to
Heterochromatia.
try and butcher it. I don't even want to try and butcher it.
Neat. So, as you guys, a couple of hours have gone by, you have descended away from the snow and you're passing along into the woodlands. The fog is really heavy, but it's mostly sticking to just the tree lines. The road is clear-ish. Excuse me. And as you guys are heading down, you hear a few howls and you hear a few screeches in the night, despite the fact that it's not even noon. And you see up ahead as something illuminating in the fog, just standing in the middle of the road. A beautiful, majestic black stallion with a mane of fire.
Wow, look at the horse. How pretty.
Oh, a horsey.
Let's make
Um,
friends with it.
So it's like like is it like super close, like 20 feet away, or is it like
It's coming into your view, so you guys all have vision 60 feet or something. You guys are
yeah,
fine.
dark
You
vision?
guys can see it.
Okay, so it's like at the edge of our vision essentially.
Yeah.
Is it daytime?
Yeah,
Well,
it's
it's
daytime.
it's also
It's daytime.
Daytime overcast.
Yeah.
this would technically count as like what, dim light? So we'd have like 90 to 120 feet of vision or something like that.
Yeah. It is, yeah, at the edge of your guys' field of vision.
Okay, and it's just standing there in the middle of the road,
Yes.
majestic fiery mane.
Who knows how to ride a horse? I do. I'm hopping off the wagon and kind of shuffling towards the horse.
Wait, is the wagon faster than Poppy? I just have to know how
Um,
old Poppy is.
I have speed 30.
the mule's not exactly going at a fast pace, so I would say that you're faster than the.
Poppy's just barely faster,
Yeah.
but exerting energy. Okay.
And it's gonna like vibe check the horse.
You're just straight up approaching it.
The horse is looking at you, just confused.
Do you know that horse, Poppy?
What's up?
Do you know that horse, Poppy?
No. But it seems very friendly. I'm gonna try to get on the horse.
The horse dislikes it and like starts backing away.
Okay. I'm gonna like reach into my bag and pull out a good berry. Now there's no need to be worried. I'm a friend.
If only we had a druid in our party.
The horse looks up and just motions its head over to the left.
I'll look left.
Nothing but fog.
Do you want me to go that way?
Hmm.
That means nothing to me. I'm gonna start walking to
So I was gonna ask, is this horse named Scooby
the left.
So you move left a little bit. Some would say 10 feet, so that you're not occupying a square.
Oh.
As like 6 seconds, maybe 12, a woman drops out of the sky and just face plants the gravel.
Oof. Yeah.
She is wearing a red cloak with some battle garb. She has a broken in half sword and is missing a hand.
I'm gonna check her pulse.
She is unconscious, but there is blood from several wounds.
Here, have a good berry.
You force
gonna-
feed the good berry because she's unconscious.
Yes.
The caravan and mule freak out. They're like, "Oh my god, it's raining women!" But she's all screwed up.
See,
May I have one?
this isn't just a common occurrence here.
No, that's not common at all. Eats the good berry, yes.
Yep. Goodberry will heal for 1 point of healing. Yes, I know everything's gonna hurt for a moment, but I just wanted to make sure that you were friendly before I went like all out with the heal. We cool?
He's coming.
That's not convincing at all. Let's get you back to the wagon before you exert yourself too much and knock yourself unconscious again.
I think it might be a little too late for that, Poppy. Literally descending down is Strahd, holding onto her broken rapier, cleaning his nails.
As I just see that happen, I jump inside of the wagon.
I would say
Yeet. Fuck out of here.
I don't
Now,
like
now,
him.
you. I'm helping a patient. I'll be with you in a moment.
He hears secret conversations. I don't like him.
He lands. He like gently floats onto his horse, and he's just like, "Oh, she's breathing still."
Well,
I dropped her 300 feet. You think she'd be dead?
that's the thing
Oh.
about fall damage. It caps out at 200 feet.
So meta.
Gets
Wow.
me every time.
Every time.
Oh, where is Kaz in this moment?
Well, I say I would have been like kind of just like on the caravan, but the second I'm assuming that Kaz would have seen Strahd. The second
I
that he
know
see,
I did.
the
Daniel
second
said
that the
we can
second
see
that Kaz
everything.
sees Strahd and he's like coming down and all that, he's just on full alert and it's basically full on rage mode and ready.
Yeah,
ready
be
to
a
pick ready to
distraction.
pick a
This
fight.
is great. This is good. This is good.
Kaz is ready to pick a fight with him. Like every time that he sees him now, he's just gonna be ready. So yeah, Kaz is basically walking at Strahd at this point. Battle axe drawn, shield up.
Aww.
I'm going to cast Find Familiar, 30 feet away from me, behind Kaz.
Doesn't Find Familiar have like a pretty decent cast time?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, it takes an hour to cast.
Gentlemen,
Casting time? True.
I'm sorry. Kaz, are you certain you really want to do that?
Look over at my battle axe in my one hand. Be like, look over at back to Strahd. Axe, abomination. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Let him ask you a question. I'm like inching back towards the wagon with this person.
I have a question for you, Kaz. When a building is on fire, do you go after the person who sets it on fire because they are in the middle of the street laughing maniacally? Or do you go save the families and newborns that are inside the building and let the person who set it on fire get away?
Well, how would think about how Kaz would be taking this? Well, I feel like he would take it a little more literally. Yeah. I don't see a house on fire. I just see an undead abomination in front of me.
A pity. Well, shall we do initiative then?
Yes, we shall.
Yay! I love initiative in fighting the end boss at level 3. What's my initiative bonus? Oh, it's not a bonus at all.
It's okay. The end boss isn't gonna like go hard mode.
Wow, +1 initiative. Man, I'm so good.
Oh god, I keep doing roll at dice.
Wow, an 8.
Oh, cool, a 9.
Oh, I have a -2 and I'm going first.
All right. Poppy, you get to go first. You are. Yeah, look at that beautiful, beautiful gentleman holding a glass of blood. I mean wine.
I didn't think this far ahead. I was expecting to go last. I'm just gonna like drag this woman back to the caravan. How far is that?
About like after movement speed travel to where the horse was, 55 feet.
55 feet. I'll drag her back and then I'll throw a rock at Strahd. It's a magic rock for what it's worth. More specifically, I'll cast Magic Stone and then go with bonus is +6. Bam! Attack roll. 19 to hit.
Yeah, you get him.
6 magical bludgeoning damage. Have at you.
Whack.
Stink. Hmm. Poppy, that was not nice.
Just shrugs it off. God.
It's a game we play back in you know, we don't get snow, so we throw stones at each other.
Hmm.
A stone ball fight.
Well,
Exactly. We play Skyrock.
if we're throwing things,
Oh fuck.
then allow me. I want this one.
You just get ragdolled.
So he just makes a little fireball in his hand,
Yeah, I'll roll my dex save.
and just throws it at the caravan.
Oh. Okay.
So like at the caravan, I could only move 30 feet.
You are just outside the radius, but the commoners, the guards, and Anna aren't.
Oh right, yeah, of course.
I hate you already.
Dice. 7d20s. And how many of you fail? Oh, hey, Anna's fine.
Hey, nice.
It's kind of the only one that we really care about, I'm pretty sure.
All right. And do.
Nice.
That ain't even
Nice
bad.
minimum roll.
That ain't even bad.
I mean, yeah, DPS check. I've done 6 damage. Strahd's done 170.
Oh. However, so as he just like, well, I guess it's my turn to throw something.
It's like
Well-
a slow mo, like we just all look, just watch it.
Yeah, as the caravan is on fire, and the guards who are complaining are melting in their little metal suits, and the commoners are dead.
Yeah.
And Anna, who was smart-ish, jumped out the back of the caravan, holding onto a box, presumably the box that has the 500 gold pieces in it, and takes half damage as she jumps out the back of the cart and gets a little singed.
She's got at least 10 hit points. Nice.
All right, Daniel, am I dead?
Oh, right, you were
You
in
forget
the
I'm in the motherfucker.
What was your dex save?
0.
Oh,
I have a 0 dex modifier.
Well, you have to roll
Yeah,
your
so you
dex
roll
yeah,
it.
you still have to roll the. Yeah, you have to roll the.
roll a
D20.
dexterity saving
You're
throw.
looking for at least a 17 now.
Oh my god.
Yes! Yo!
Yeah. See, you're fine. You take. You
Oh,
take
I'm-
half
I'm-
damage.
You only
I take half
what,
damage.
Well, you take
Yeah.
10 fire damage
Yeah.
then?
You're taking 10 fire damage.
Wait, so it still hits me. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, save for half.
And would you like to grab anything from the cart as you're jumping out of it?
I mean, there's nothing really valuable in the cart other than food and 2
People.
spears.
Dead,
True.
dead on
Yeah, but they're
fire
all
people.
dead though.
Yeah, but he could
Dying.
potentially help someone in an assisting manner from becoming not dead before.
Is anyone with me inside of it, or is everybody outside of it?
There were the 4 commoners and 2 guards who die.
Oh, the guards are dead. I thought they were just like melting.
Yeah.
Oh, like they're
Daniel
dead.
said they're all dead. The only
Oh.
one that survived was Anna and me, basically.
I was trying to give good graphic details on how
I dig you.
fucked they are.
I love how everybody forgot I was inside of the character.
Yep.
We cast heat metal times 100. Those guards.
Okay. Alright. I jump out of it. I roll around to try and get the fire off. And I stand up and my disguise is all fucked.
Perfect. Oh, sorry, Flex. I forgot you were in there.
Yeah, a little warning next time, Strahd.
My bad,
Jesus.
my bad. Well, I do believe it's. It's Kaz's turn.
Oh,
Everything's on fire. Do you catch the perp or do you save as much as you can?
I save as much as I can. No, I'm just completely focused on him. How far away is he from me?
30 feet.
30 feet. All right. Well, I've got my full movement. Then I go right out to him and I just try to hack at a motherfucker.
All right.
So a +5 to hit. Let's see. I can do this. So I do D20 5. I have a +5, I think. Yeah. Oh, 23.
Yay, you touch him.
I do manage to touch him. I touch him good.
Yeah, you managed to touch him.
Okay, so do this plus what's my other thing I can do? Where's that? Yes. So alongside of connecting with my axe, I'll also burn a first level spell slot to hit that divine smite. So it's 2d8 extra radiant damage, and then if the target is an undead or fiend, an extra 1d8. So I'm assuming I get that extra
Yes.
d8.
Yes, you do.
So plus an additional 3d8. Okay, so let's do 4d8 plus 5. 26 damage total. So it is a magic silvered weapon,
Big, shiny, bright light of explosions.
basically just radiant light upon him. And it's just there is no as the axe just comes straight down onto Strahd. There's no emotion on Kaz's face. He is just blank, and he connects.
It's been a while since somebody hit me like that.
It won't be the last.
For you, it might be.
Oh joy!
Well, back to the top of initiative. Poppy.
How wide is this road and how close are the woods?
20 feet wide. And
So I'm like in the middle, so the woods are like 10
yeah,
feet.
yeah.
I'm just gonna take like a hard left into the tree line.
Into the tree line.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
carrying the injured woman.
Yeah. It's a priorities thing. Before I leave though, I'm gonna throw another. I keep throw another rock at you, boy. Man.
It's him, stone thrower.
23 to hit.
Yep, you get him.
Okay, we're not typing at roll. Typing dice. 1d6 plus 4. Bam! Another 6 damage, idiot. Eat rock.
Got him.
Why have I let him live?
And I'm laughing as I run into the woods.
Just hitting him
Exactly like that.
Just hit him in the fucking temple with this fucking magic stone. Just giggling as you run away.
I think that's why I let him live. He's something.
He amuses me, I see.
He always runs away.
After Poppy, it's Strahd.
Oh no. Glad those guards are helping out as they're screaming to death.
Yep, as they're dying. Well, somebody's in bite range.
Somebody is definitely within range.
All right, let's take. Well, first, we got to do the dance of the unarmed strike first.
They kind of just drop the guillotine on him.
And everyone was wondering where the +9 was coming from. Oh, hey, cool, a natural 20.
Oh my god.
No. Don't do him like that, Damon.
It's okay. It's okay. He's not. What looks like when he goes for a claw, he just quickly sidesteps and makes it a grapple instead.
That's worse.
So wait, is he grappling me then? Or?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I assumed.
+9 modifier. What the
Oh.
This neck looks rather tasty. Nom 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 nom.
Beer.
1d20 plus 9. Double check that is correct because it is. Oh yes, there it is. 14 to bite into this lovely neck.
That misses.
He bops his nose and is like, oh.
I kind of like bash him with a backwards headbutt.
Very rude. Very rude. Next turn is yours. Yours,
mine.
Kaz.
Amazing. Okay. I'm going to attempt to break the grapple.
All right.
Athletics check, I assume.
Or escape artist, whichever. one.
Acrobatics is what that is in this edition.
Why does it say escape artist on the fucking book?
It does. That's funny.
You're kidding me. That's wild.
25. I just rolled a natural 20.
Ah, yeah, you break out of it, lad.
I can break these cuffs.
Beautiful. I'm guessing that was my action to break out of it.
I think it's like instead of an attack.
Yeah,
So if you,
Okay,
you don't have
so
2
the-
attacks yet, but if you did have 2 attacks,
you can
follow up.
still move.
So I can
got
still
bonus
move, and I have a bonus action. With my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself to increase my AC by 2.
Very well. And that's it. That's all.
Yep. I'm staying like right on him. I'm just like looking him dead in the eye, just giving that blank stare.
Flax's turn then.
Oh my god. I am going to cast Command.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Hit him with that dollar store power word kill. Be gone.
So that's a what? Wisdom save?
It is.
It is a Wisdom saving throw, yes.
Yeah, I gotta succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
What is your
Where
spell
is
save
your-
DC?
Yes. I
What'd
need-
you say, Daniel?
What is your spell save DC?
14.
You don't have to. Okay, 14.
No, I accidentally pressed enter. That was from my initiative.
Gotcha.
I didn't realize it was still on copy and paste.
I think it's safe to say he saved.
Be gone. No. Yeah, he's fine.
He's fine.
He resists the
Alright.
effect.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Why are we here? Okay. I'm going to use my movement and kind of just walk to the closest tree line. I don't know if that's right or left. I jumped out and I rolled. So I'm gonna say right.
Okay. I'm gonna say for sake of keeping the party together, that is the same area Poppy went.
I said left.
Okay, cool.
I
Oh,
said
you
hard
did.
left.
Oh,
I said hard
Okay.
left.
Okay. Poppy went
followed
left. Poppy went left with the unconscious dying woman, and Anna went right.
I'm gonna stick with the right.
Okay.
You're sticking with Hannah then?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick.
You
with
guys
the
are
right.
running away, and Kaz is just like, alright, square up. I'm ready to throw down right now.
Got
Yeah,
some
dude.
serious Rowan vibes. Oh, how could I forget? Plus. There we go. That's Strahd's actual HP right now.
Dude, I'm half HP and I wanted nothing to do with it. I was just there, man. Oh.
That's your fault for being in the blast zone, dude.
I don't
How it
I
is.
had to
funny
mock
thing
him
is,
by
I don't
saying there
even
wasn't
think
a fire.
I don't even think the DM knew where I was, and he was
No.
just like, "Screw the caravan, y'all are gonna have no transportation now," and I just got like fucked.
It was. How do I explain?
Oh man.
I rolled. I got 1 to 3 on the encounter line, so you guys were gonna meet up with him anyway. And I didn't think you guys would want the fight.
Oh, I
Not-
didn't. Strahd wanted the fight with me, bro. He
No,
threw
no.
a fucking fireball at me, bro.
We rolled initiative. I absolved myself. Of all
He threw the fireball specifically to give Kaz a moral quandary. Do you go save them, or do you
Hey, man.
really want this?
I
have-
really want this. So
You have to be able to save them for that to be a moral quandary.
exactly. Like I look over, they're burning to death. Like, yep, all right.
Oh, that makes the choice easy. Everybody who's dead is dead. Everybody who survives is out of there.
All right. Poppy, you're the top of the initiative line.
I'm 10 foot into the bushes.
Yep.
I'm just into the woods, man.
Okay.
I'm trying to keep going to the west. West is Valakai.
No,
Uh,
we need to go. Sorry, I should not be talking.
No.
Was west the lumber crew? Sorry,
We're
I didn't
going
have that.
With-
south. We're supposed to be
yeah.
going south to the pond.
I bet, and that's along the road. I'm gonna go east, and just kind of go in like a circle.
Right.
Yeah. Did I take survival as a skill? Hey, wow, I did.
Me.
Every wisdom skill except for animal handling.
Well. Oops. Should probably take the dice. So you're going around and in a circular line. Perfect. Anything else you wish to do?
This chick's conscious, right? She has hit points now.
She has 1 hit point, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll hit her with the old cure woundsify, which is dice 1d8 plus 3 plus 4, 7. 12 hit points. Max, not max. Not even close.
Not even close.
You gave 12 back.
12 hit points to the lass. Just like, I know that you did a brave attempt on the other guy's life, but we're running now. Lots of people died there. I don't want to hang around here anymore.
Thank you.
As
I don't
Kaz
think-
is making his fucking last stand.
Think nothing of it. It is the prerogative of the old to help the young.
All right. Strahd wants to hug Kaz.
Stop touching me.
Strahd gets to hug Kaz.
Wait,
Oh, no.
am I not supposed to like? I forgot to ask this on the last one. Am I supposed to like attempt to resist the grapple?
Normally, yeah, but
yeah.
there are some things that have a stat block that just automatically grapples you if they hit.
Gotcha.
Which Strahd has.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's what
there-
that crit was earlier.
Gotcha.
And then those have a set DC to break out of instead of being a opposed check. It's a
Yeah.
weird trick of balancing where it's probably easier to break out, but easier to get put into as well.
Let's try to bite you again.
Yikes.
23.
That actually does hit.
Excellent.
Big oof.
Alrighty. Because I am a fan of it and always will be. 1d6 plus 4. All right, that's 8 piercing damage. And 9 necrotic damage.
Okay, so it is necrotic for that other part.
Yeah.
So Kaz's pendant glows, and let's see, it's a D4, and negates 3 of the necrotic.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
So I take 14 total damage. Okay. Ow.
Had enough, young man. Your HP maximum is reduced by the amount of necrotic damage taken.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
So reduced by 6. Okay. Got it.
Well, that's his turn. He hugged you and he bite you.
He hugged me, he bite me. I attempt to break free again since
Okay.
he likes to hold me tightly. A 19.
Hey, you do it.
Okay. Man, I really can't do like much of anything. So it takes my action to break out of that. Kaz will just be looking at him with a lot, like he'll actually begin to show the emotion, showing a lot more disdain. It's kind of that mix of disdain and disgust. And say that that's not over, and I will be coming for you. And then
Imagine feeling disdain for Strahd on
I'll and I'll book it out of there.
Shit. I'll get
I'll-
you
I'll-
next
I'll ha-
time, run away.
I'm gonna take a page out of Poppy's book and do the old runaway tactic.
Run into the woods.
Yeah, so I'll follow because I definitely would have seen Poppy in the corner of my eye, and I would follow that same direction. And that's up to you whether Hein is he just gonna let me go or what's he trying? I'll keep one eye on him as I'm running, but I obviously know it doesn't do any good.
Do you run over Poppy?
What? I'm in the woods. I'm in the woods.
Yeah, he's running to you.
I mean, I'm running to like run side by side with Poppy. I'm not purposely trampling him over. It's not Twig, so.
I have a 2-round head start on this, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're also carrying somebody, weren't you?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I was gonna say I could probably catch up to you in no time.
Which is why I'm healing this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flax, you are in the wood. You are on the other side of the woods with Anna.
Yeah, I'm on the other side of the woods with Anna, but it's not like we just never stopped running. You know.
Yeah.
Like, we're not still running.
You're
I mainly just wanted to get to cover. That's literally.
It has been
what I
12
was trying
seconds.
to do.
Yeah. It's been 12 seconds. Is your action this turn just, are you going to keep out of Strahd's distance?
Yeah, homie, I want nothing to do with you, Strahd. Fuck away from me, bro. Leave me alone. You already hurt me, dude.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, we got this. I mean, you're my patron, so like, are you really trying to kill me? All right. Conversation has not worked. So,
Sink or swim.
so, Anna deuces and I run. Like, I don't.
Oh no, it's Anna's turn after yours. She's running with you.
Okay, all right.
She's like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
All right, so I just okay, so the right side of the woods, where is that from north, south, east, and west of the road that we were on?
Shit. So you guys were going south.
We were going south, and I
Yeah,
went
you guys were
right.
going south. You're going right, which would
Would have
lead
taken
you.
me what, west?
Yeah, like towards on the map wise, like towards Wizards of Vines, while the others went the other way towards the Baratok pool. But like you guys aren't that far from each other, so it's fine.
No, I know. Like, I want to circle back.
Yeah.
But not right now.
That's pretty much what. I'm assuming it only would have taken like my movement to catch up with Poppy.
Oh yeah.
Okay. And like I guess with like my bonus action, if you want to call it that, would have just been like, are we just gonna keep running or like what's our plan?
Well, we'll do one more top of the round of Poppy. You still jogging?
I'm like, you don't stop running once you've thrown 2 rocks at Strahd. You know, like, we'll stop when we get there, you know?
We'll
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
when we get there. I like this plan.
Fair enough. So you and Esmeralda run another 30 feet.
I'm gonna do 60 if I can. She's conscious, right?
Yeah.
I'm just like, follow us. I'm not carrying you anymore. I have skinny twink arms.
So that means you are 60 plus 30 plus. You are 125 feet away from Strahd.
I would hope so.
That is not 150.
Fuck.
Oh.
Oh, and Poppy,
Yeah.
throw a fireball.
Yeah.
I know I'm far enough away from you.
Yeah, I just cleared everybody from my AoE. 20 minus 2. Give me a 19 or higher. That's much less than that.
That is much
That's
less.
not a 19 or higher.
You wouldn't have even been able to get a 19.
Well, I mean, like, if I roll a 19, I get 17.
Oh, wow, cool. 17 damage.
Haha! Still alive, Scrubs.
Oh, and before I forget, I should probably roll Esmeralda's.
Well, I moved off from her, right?
Yeah, but she's still within the blast range.
Well, I just moved 60 feet. Right?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Sure.
Right? Because it's
Yeah,
my turn.
yeah.
My turn, Strahd.
She would, yeah, your turn, Strahd. She probably would act on the same turn as Anna,
There we go.
which would have been her getting up from, being dropped.
Yeah.
Word.
All right.
Not to like gainsay what you're doing.
Oh no. That's the correct way of how it should have worked. I was getting ahead of myself. Yeah. So Strahd throws a fireball. It explodes. Hurts you a little bit.
I like fall over. I'm like, oh shit! The woods are on fire all around me. I'm like, oh god!
Oh, don't worry. As the woods start to be on fire, the fog just swallows it.
Ah. Magical fire extinguisher. Amazing.
Come here, Belvedere. The horse just trots up next to him, and he just hops on it.
I say, wait, just for context, like, did he fly over in this area? Like,
He
teleport?
floated down.
okay.
After dropping Esmeralda on us.
Yeah, after dropping her 300 feet.
Yeah. Well, my point being, like, with us being like in the woods, like, how did he follow us? Like, did he just suddenly apparate and he was there, or did he?
I think he just threw the fireball from the road.
Oh,
Yeah, he just like turned around and was like,
oh, he just chucked it from there.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you're only 125 feet away. Bam.
"That's not 150."
But he could see. Dang. Impressive.
And he hops on the horse, and the horse and him fly off into the night as the horse just grows giant wings and flies up.
Do I see him fly away over me?
Yes.
Okay, I turn the fuck around. And I
in
walk
the
back to the
woods.
caravan.
The caravan is still on fire.
I know, but do I see Anna? That's mainly who I'm trying to find.
Oh yeah, no, Anna's like 10 feet from you. She's just
Okay.
hidden in a different like area.
All right, Anna. That was fucking crazy, wasn't it?
What on earth was that monster? Was that the Strahd that they keep talking about?
Yeah.
The Strahd, alright.
Yeah.
Was that the Strahd?
Yeah.
Was that the guy? Shit.
All right. So now that that situation happened, nothing we can really do about that, Anna.
You're just all
We
calm
need
about it.
we need a rendezvous with the rest of whoever is alive. So I'm gonna head over to the pond. You should probably come with me.
Well, they can't run away too far,
No,
and
I
they
know
don't.
that.
They don't want to stay in the woods.
No, I believe not. So let's just
Joke's
go
on
ahead
you.
and keep on our way on the road to the pond.
Oh, I should mention that the mule did 100% burn alive.
I figured I wasn't gonna try and
Completely forgot it was dead.
I
Hmm.
figured.
Well, there's some more
Just
food.
like completely forgot I was in the fucking.
Yeah. Disguise so good the DM didn't even remember.
Yeah, no, you're good. I mean, I'm glad it worked, but Jesus. Okay. All right. So yeah, me and Ann are just
Yeah.
walking along. I have no form of self heal, so I'm just walking.
About like 60 feet ahead of you guys, you see the woman who is missing a hand, but she's got it wrapped up and just dragging herself out.
Hello there. Um, I'm not mistaken. You fell out of the sky,
Yeah.
so that was you.
Yeah. Where the. Hey! Old man, where'd you go?
I'm right here.
I say,
Why are you
his
yelling
Poppy
at
still
me?
is like face planted in the forest.
I'll emerge from the woods looking like a real critter, like covered in like burn and soot. And, like there's like some branches in my hair. Like, oh, did the gentleman leave?
Hair is just all disheveled.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
I saw him fly west. I saw him fly west. So yeah,
He gone.
that's actually where we need to go. So I'm a little concerned about that. But we still need to go to where we need to go.
Where are you guys going? Sorry, that's rude. My name's Esmeralda.
Hello
I
there,
uh,
Esmeralda.
I oppose that monster,
Ah, yes,
and
Miss Strahd.
Gaz just looks at her and is like, "I like you already."
and
My name is Poppy.
hello, everyone.
All right.
So,
Well, are you good on your own? Or are you coming with us?
Would you like to join us? More company is always better. More people to oppose.
You wanna
Not
kill
when it
Strahd, right?
attracts a certain individual.
well, one sec. Let's see. We are north. We're by Kresik, yeah?
Yes.
My wagon, when I encountered him, was just at the was just over the bridge, just before the crossroads area up here. So we could make it back to my caravan by then, provided that my horse is still there. But
Indeed.
with luck, maybe my hand is too.
True enough.
Wait, is the bridge? Where's the bridge in concert to the pool?
The pool is
Like I
like
thought the bridge was north.
no. So the bridge is further south,
Okay, cool. All
and
right.
then you guys like when you pass Raven River, if you follow the road and river north upwards again, you'll find the pool and the tower.
Okay. Sorry, the map that I'm looking at is just yeah. All right.
Do we have a map that we've?
I was gonna say, like, would we actually have possession of a map?
We do have a map. Dan gave it to us at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't have what you guys have access to. I don't have the Curse of Strahd book.
Oh, neither do I.
No.
Yeah, same.
Which is why I'm looking at a off detailed map and I see a bridge north, and that's why I was like, I don't want to backtrack.
I see this. Yeah.
I suppose, like, while some of this
is
conversation
there
stuff is going
no
on.
like this was the road you guys were along. This is where you got stopped. And yeah, like this is the bridge and that's the pool.
Okay. All right. So she said, "Oh wow, okay, all right."
Yeah. She thinks that her wagon's still like right there. And she got dropped.
Okay. Well, I
So
mean, it's
her and
worth a
Straub were
shot
fighting
to
for
go
a
look
for a
anyway.
while.
And that's the direction that we're heading anyway, is we want to...
Yeah, we want to go that way. So I
Yep.
don't mind.
As he flew that way.
Now, mind you, my character is saying all of what I'm saying, so I'm speaking in character.
Right.
Yeah, I don't mind heading down there to see if it's there. If anything, it would just make us be able to get to our destination faster.
Yeah, and while some of that conversation stuff is going on, Kaz would be heading over like to the burning caravan. And I'm assuming that with how the fog was working, that by this time the fire would be put out, right?
Oh no, you guys! It was in the middle of the road. The
Okay,
fog's
so
not touching it.
the fog hasn't spread into the road to touch it. Okay. Um, is there any evidence of like, people that are outside of the area, or like what do I actually see when I look at the caravan? Just
You
flames.
just flames.
Just flames.
Well, like it's dying down, kind of flames. It's not like bright burning, and you can definitely see the two guards because they were blasted off into the front, and their charred bodies are just right there.
Gotcha.
Um,
I don't see like anyone else like
yeah,
that would have possibly survived. Like everyone else is definitely like
everyone is there,
burned. Yeah. Well.
including the poor guy with the broken leg.
He didn't die of the broken leg, so I can't be held responsible.
Kaz feels better inside about having, done his part of making him feel at ease with death as, as he was on the table.
As you helped facilitate that death.
Oh, no, Kaz does not feel any sort of guilt in this whatsoever. Yeah, the actions of an abomination are the actions of an abomination. So he's basically just giving a prayer to Kalmbor to ensure that these poor souls are greeted properly on the other side.
As you are praying to your god, Anna walks up behind you, and she's like listening, like welcome their souls into your embrace, blah blah blah. And she's like, you do know that their souls are trapped here, right? Everyone Strahd kills, they just become part of the mist, and they get reborn here, and are forever to loop and die just here. At least that's what we were taught.
This would be the first time that Kaz would have heard anything like this since arriving here.
That's what we're taught. That Strahd keeps everyone's souls trapped in the mist and occasionally lets them get rebirthed.
You said this is what you were taught.
Mm-hmm. So, your god is not going to see any of them until he dies.
Do you have any proof of that actually being the case?
Esmeralda,
skeptic. You're
Esmeralda's like, actually, yes, we do have that. If you'd like, when we get to my caravan, I can show you the way. And when I say I'll show you the way, we will find that out next time.
Wow.
Whoa, good sash, guys. Good
So-
sash.
Good
We
job.
won our
everybody.
only fight. We won our only fight, right?
Yeah, so basically we didn't die.
That was a win.
Us
How much XP is
1,
Strahd worth?
Strahd 0.
You know what? For surviving a fireball, and 2 yeah, you guys can go up to 4.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hey.
finally. Okay, cool.
I mean, just for me, like being the only one that was like, yeah, bring it, bitch.
I threw 2 rocks at him
I mean, fair. You did throw 2 rocks at him.
and healed an injured person. And then led the charge on the escape.
I brought the fucking power of the sun down on this bitch. Like,
And he fully healed it back in 2 rounds.
amazing. I love it. You don't have to tell them that. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's. So he's a great end boss, kind of.
I like him as an antagonist because he's showing up, right?
Yeah.
A lot of bosses, it's like, oh, watch out for Tiamat. Tiamat, she's gonna roll up and wreck some shit. Like, watch out for her cult, but you only get to fight her in the last session, right?
Yeah, no.
You get to see her in the last session.
If I remember correctly, in Tiamat's pre-made, she only shows up at the end.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's in hell for 95% of the adventure.
Yeah. You see Zerial more than you see Tiamat in Descent.
Yeah, but you don't really like interact with her, really. Like, you see her from afar, like fighting some dudes. You see more of Tiamat in Descent than you do in Rise of Tiamat.
Yeah. Shit. Well. Oh. I suppose I should sign off the stream with a lovely thank you, everybody, for watching. We'll see you next week for more Kaz making sure Strahd, hangs out.
Hey, I gotta do my part.
A lot, man. I mean, I still ate a fireball, but thanks. All right, thank you.
Yep.
Goodbye.